it to have a conversation with your doctor. Don't keep a lid on it. Visit identifyepi.com. Brought to you by AbbVie.
Here is your 1-minute news brief from the source WOCA. An Altamont Springs woman who had just broken up with her longtime boyfriend set him on fire during an Easter dinner. He's in the hospital. She's in jail. The Ocala Police Department announced that canines Luna, Zorba, Babo, and Senior will receive bullet and stab protective vests thanks to a charitable donation. Each vest has a value between $1,744 and $2,283. Dozens of family members of Florida prison inmates crowded a hearing yesterday to protest a proposed Department of Corrections rule that would cut visitation times in half. The names of Confederate generals are being removed from street signs in Hollywood, Florida. Florida is upgrading the website to make it easier to find out the location of sexual offenders and predators. And Walt Disney World will soon add a digital key feature that would allow resort guests to unlock their rooms and other guest-only areas with their smartphones. And that is your news brief from the source.
Automax Ocala. Compare nearly all makes and models. Honda, Toyota, Nissan, Kia, Ford, Chevy, Dodge. Go to AutomaxOcala.com right now. Every vehicle is clearly marked on the window with the low outlet price. No gimmicks, no commitments. This truly is your car shopping experience. Test drive Automax.com. Get 2.9% interest with no payment for 90 days with fast approval and credit approval. See dealer for details. That's Automax, corner of 17th and Easy Street. Quality cars at outlet prices.
Hey, this year, if you truly want the nicest crepe myrtles in the neighborhood, it all starts at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala. Now's the time to pick out your crepe myrtles, starting with those gorgeous pinks and purples, regularly $24.99, but an early season special price just $19.99 at Bob Wine's. Does Bob have roses? You bet. More roses than you can imagine, including drift roses, knockout roses, double knockout roses, tree roses, and even tea roses. And rose prices start at a low $17.99. Don't forget their completely redone greenhouse with more decor than you've ever seen in one place, and some prices are 20% off. It's all here. It's now at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street, Ocala. Daily till 4:30, Saturdays till 3. Homegrown, locally owned, in the same blooming place since 1952.
Career Source Citrus Levy Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source Citrus Levy Marion and learn how they can help you.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Partly sunny today. A shower or thunderstorm around for this afternoon with highs between 86 and 90. Tonight will be partly to mostly cloudy with lows of 63 to 67. Partly sunny tomorrow, high 82 to 85. Then sun and some clouds Friday, high 83 to 86. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Heather Zayer.
Thank you, Heather. It is 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. He will remind us, as he does each day, that our role in making sure there is a blood supply is an important one because there is nobody else. It's us. It's us or there is no blood supply. Those are the two choices we have. And today we have to cut the conversation short because Eddie Money is going to come on later on at 20 after.
Pretty awesome.
Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Larry. Robin, how are you?
Good. Where are you?
I'm getting my oil changed.
Are you?
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
And are you just waiting? Are you watching, or are you out?
I'm in the car.
Oh, you're in the car. Oh, you're doing one of those. Will you drive through like a car
absolutely.
wash? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the way I always do it.
Do you tip them?
No, it's a work car.
You don't tip? Oh, it's a work car.
Can't. Not allowed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in the car that's wrapped up with the LifeSouth artwork?
No, thankfully, I don't have a wrap on this car. Thankfully.
Why?
We wouldn't get any Canadian donations then.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I didn't realize that. So whenever we talk to you, like if you're driving to Atlanta, you're not in your own vehicle.
No. as many miles as I put on it, it's cheaper for me just to have a work car than it is to get mileage reimbursement.
Oh, okay. All right. So, yeah, today we have a short version because we have Eddie Money coming on later on.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
And he's on Pacific time, so.
Oh, he's out in California?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be like 5.
Well, he's a California guy, so that makes sense.
No, he's a Long Island guy, isn't he? I thought he was from Long Island.
Yeah, but he's been in California for like 30 years. Or
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah. So he's got a reality show he's going to promote.
Starts Sunday.
Well, that'll be good.
His daughter, what's her name, Robin? I can't remember her name now.
Oh, gosh. I can't
But
remember her name.
she's considered one of the 10 hottest daughters of rock stars.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
You still there, Galen? I think we lost him.
Yeah, he doesn't.
This is what happens
there's
when you
no
call from
thing there.
the oil change place, right?
That's right.
Things fall
Jessie.
apart.
Her name is Jessie.
Yeah, Jesse.
Her name is
What
Jessie.
happened? We lost you?
I hung up on.
So anyway, so in the little bit of time we have to find out, of course, where the Bloodmobile is and how we're doing. But I also have a couple things to tell you that exist only because somebody wanted to annoy somebody else.
Okay.
All right. So
Sounds like a long list.
it is, but I only have a few because we've got Eddie Money coming on. I think sometimes we put a 20 after just to annoy you.
That's all right. That's all right. 'Cause then it gives me a reason to call Dan and yell at him.
So how's the blood supply right now?
We're at a 4-day blood supply, so thankfully we're starting to gain on it a little bit and get a little bit better. So, yeah, it's going okay right now. So we just need to continue to get a lot of donations. Today is going to be a great day. We're out at Trinity High School, and that'll be phenomenal, and that'll help as well. So just everybody get out there, give the gift of life, and donate blood.
Yeah, so Trinity is across from Publix. So if you're shopping at Publix, take a walk over to Trinity. Or are you allowed to do that? You allowed to walk on school grounds?
No.
Okay.
Come to the donor center.
Okay,
Yeah.
so never mind. That's
Yeah.
just for the students and teachers then, right?
Correct. Yeah, faculty and staff. Yeah.
All right.
I think in our present situation, we don't want anybody on campus who doesn't belong on campus, right?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah. All right. So here are some things that were invented specifically to annoy somebody.
Okay.
Let me tell you about potato chips. We never knew potato chips were invented to annoy somebody. They were invented by a chef named George Crumb in 1850. He got into a heated argument with a customer. The customer complained that the French fries were cut too thick, with some versions some versions said that the customer also complained that they were neither cooked nor salted enough. So Crumb responded to this by slicing the potatoes as thinly as he could and putting as much salt as he could. Voila, we have potato chips.
Nice.
And they're delicious. They're my weakness. I don't like potato chips. They're evil.
That's right. All right, the next.
But you know what? Here's the truth. Can you have a sandwich without having something that's like crunchy? Or is that me? Like I can't eat a sandwich unless I have potato chips.
On the sandwich?
No,
Choose
like
a sandwich.
with the sandwich.
I think that might be a you thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I could have a tuna sandwich.
No, it's a thing. It's a thing for me.
Okay. What's the other voice there? Is that the guy outside your window?
Yeah, I'm getting my oil changed.
Okay. All right. In Greenwich Village in New York.
I mean, you were talking about the guy peeing in the bushes yesterday. I figured this wouldn't be that big of a.
I was not.
I was. I
Robin
saw him,
was,
and then
yes.
Larry looked over and
Yes,
saw him.
I know. Yes.
I use the collective view. So
I yelled at the guy. I yelled at the guy out the window. Robin talked to the guy peeing.
right.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, we're very, you just never know what's going to happen at the Paddock Mall.
Now there's a slogan. All right. So in New York City's area, the area called Greenwich Village, there's a little triangular-shaped parcel of land marked with a simple plaque. The plaque marks the final piece of New York property once owned by a guy named David Hess. I've never seen this plaque. I'm going to have to look for it. Here's the story. In the early 1900s, the city of New York used the power of eminent domain to bulldoze a hotel belonging to David Hess. The city wasn't as thorough as it thought, and it eventually emerged as a small piece of land that technically still belonged to Hess. They had overlooked it when they did the land thing. Okay? So he wanted to get back at the city, so to spite everyone, he had the plaque put in its place, and it's still there. It's just this.
Good for him.
It says property of the Hess estate, which has never been dedicated for public purposes. It's a tiny little triangle. That's cool.
Beautiful.
All right.
The old guy sitting on there saying, "Stay off my lawn." That would some old guy you just hired every day to sit in a chair. Stay off my lawn.
All right, here's another one. Ready for this one? The opening line to SpongeBob SquarePants was done to be annoying on purpose.
Oh, that which line?
I don't know if it's "Are you ready, kids?" or "Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?"
Okay.
I don't know which line it is.
Or is it the? I thought it was. Oh, that's really the opening line.
I think you're right. I think that might be it. Yes. Anyway, the loud, obnoxious.
And by the way, just this is an aside. Is SpongeBob the modern day version of Fred Flintstone? What I mean by that is, in like 30 years, will people all references to will be all about like SpongeBob? I mean, you already see them all the time anyway.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But I mean, you know what I mean? Because I mean, when we would get home, we would watch Fred Flintstone, even though there was only like 40 episodes made. Was all that was on, and then SpongeBob was on for like 10 years. So, yeah.
All right. So I have another one. I only have a few because I knew we were going to have to cut this short. Okay. According to Ferruccio Lamborghini, the namesake of the world-famous hypercar manufacturer that now bears his name, the only reason he started his company was because of an argument over a Ferrari.
Correct. Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, you know this one?
Know that one?
You know this one?
Oh, yeah.
Lamborghini ran a successful tractor business that also sold air conditioners.
Yep.
He was so successful, he was able to buy himself a number of Ferraris, all of which he claims were plagued by a single persistent problem with the clutch. Lamborghini eventually got so frustrated by this that he decided to complain about the issue to Enzo Ferrari himself. In an interview in 1991, Lamborghini recalled that the meeting went incredibly poorly and resulted in Ferrari angrily rejecting Lamborghini from his office. Ferrari was apparently incensed by Lamborghini's gall and laughed off his comments. According to Lamborghini, the comment "get off of Ferrari property" was the only reason he decided to start making the supercar, the Lamborghini.
Oh my!
So there you go. That's
the history of Ferrari is pretty amazing if you look at it. I mean, they're almost bought by Ford. And then Enzo didn't want to give up the racing side, so he wanted to control that, and so that's why Ford made the GT. I mean, there's all kinds of little stories like that about Ferrari. They're a pretty incredible company. They make more money off of selling merchandise than they do cars.
Is that right?
So,
wow.
Oh, yeah. Not even close.
That would make sense, yeah, because everybody wants to pretend they own one. I got a keychain from a Ferrari, right?
Yeah. Right, yeah. Right, and you drive a Fiero.
All right, I'm sorry, we have to wrap it up. We got Eddie Money coming on. Listen, Eddie Money.
Beautiful. I know. Hey, that's my jam. Love it.
Where is the Bloodmobile today?
Hey, we're at Trinity High School today.
Nice.
That's right.
You can always count on the students of Marion County.
You did say that. All right, Galen, thank you for what you do. Enjoy your newly oiled car, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Be careful out there.
All right, sounds good, y'all.
All right, we'll be right back. Eddie Money up next. We'll be right back.
Direct connects to UCF, where students who attend the College of Central Florida and graduate with an AA or articulated AS degree are guaranteed admission to the University of Central Florida. Success coaches are ready and waiting to assist you in designing an educational plan that is right for you in any of their locations across Central Florida. Remember, connecting is easy and guaranteed. Find out more at directconnect2ucf.com.
This Saturday, it's Steer a Deer Demo Day at Ag Pro. Test drive the John Deere of your dreams. We've got over 20 compact models to demo. Put them through their paces. Pick your favorite. Get special low financing